Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the pixelated past to bring you the best of retro gaming lore. Today, we're revving up our engines and diving helmet first into one of the NES's most legendary titles, Blaster Master. A game that's not just about blasting monsters, but mastering a world where every corner holds a new challenge, and every cave a mystery. Released by Sunsoft in November 1988, Blaster Master combines side-scrolling action with top-down dungeon crawling, creating a hybrid experience that captured the imagination of gamers worldwide. It's a game that not only tested our reflexes, but also our patience and determination to save the world. And who were we saving it from? A mutant outbreak, all because Jason followed his pet frog, Fred, down a radioactive hole. Blaster Master isn't just another run-of-the-mill action game. It's an adventure that introduced us to one of the coolest vehicles in video game history, Sophia the Third, a tank with as much personality as firepower. Together with Jason, players embarked on a journey through 8 sprawling levels, each with its own ecosystem, challenges, and monstrous bosses. So buckle up, dear viewers, as we dive into the mechanics, the magic, and the mayhem of Blaster Master. Before we hit the accelerator, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our retro gaming explorations. Our tale begins in a quiet suburban neighborhood where a young boy named Jason Frudnick makes a startling discovery. Jason's pet frog, Fred, escapes and jumps into a garden, only to come into contact with a radioactive container. Suddenly growing to an enormous size, Fred leaps down a mysterious hole that appears out of nowhere. Without a second thought, Jason follows, falling deep into the earth. What he finds there is beyond anything he could have imagined. An underground world teeming with mutant creatures, and an environment twisted by radiation and alien influence. But fate, it seems, has a plan for Jason. He stumbles upon an armored vehicle, Sophia the Third, a tank designed for both exploration and combat in this strange new realm. With Sophia, Jason embarks on a quest not just to find Fred, but to stop the mutant invasion from reaching the surface world. But unlike many games of its time, Blaster Master didn't just challenge players with its gameplay. It invited them into a story of loss, discovery, and heroism. Jason's quest is a solo journey, yet it feels universal, a fight against overwhelming odds for the sake of one's home. The game's ending, which we won't spoil here, offers a resolution that's both satisfying and thought-provoking, leaving players to ponder the true cost of their adventure. At its core, Blaster Master is a game of exploration and combat. Players take control of Jason and his versatile tank, Sophia the Third navigating through 8 expansive levels, each with its unique ecosystem and host of mutant enemies. But Sophia is no ordinary tank. It's equipped with upgrades scattered throughout the game world, including abilities to hover, dive underwater, and climb walls, allowing players to access previously unreachable areas. The side-scrolling segments are where Blaster Master feels most at home, with tight controls and a variety of enemies and obstacles that keep players on their toes. But it's when Jason exits Sophia to enter the underworld dungeons that the game takes a bold twist. In these dungeons, the perspective shifts to top-down, and gameplay focuses on precision shooting and puzzle solving. These dungeons culminate in boss battles that are as challenging as they are rewarding, offering players new weapons and upgrades upon victory. It's a seamless blend of genres that was revolutionary at the time, creating a dual-layered gaming experience. But Blaster Master's gameplay isn't just about shooting and exploring. It's about strategy. Knowing when to fight and when to flee, when to use your limited ammunition, and how to tackle each boss's unique weaknesses. It's this strategic depth that has made the game a beloved challenge for retro gaming enthusiasts. Yet, it wasn't just the combat and exploration that captivated players. It was the sense of isolation and discovery in a vast, hostile world. Each level, from the icy caverns to the fiery depths, was designed not just as a backdrop, but as an integral part of the game's challenge and charm. The gameplay of Blaster Master also featured a non-linear approach to exploration, allowing players a degree of freedom rarely seen in games of its era. This open-ended design encouraged players to backtrack with new abilities, revealing secrets and pathways that were previously inaccessible. Blaster Master's gameplay is a testament to the creativity and innovation of Sunsoft's developers. It combined genres, introduced complex mechanics, and delivered an experience that was both challenging and deeply rewarding. In the realm of 8-bit gaming, where graphics were limited by the technology of the time, music carried a heavy load in setting the mood and immersing players in the game's world. Few games exemplify this better than Blaster Master, with a soundtrack that is as unforgettable as its gameplay. Composed by Naoki Kodaka, a name synonymous with some of Sunsoft's most memorable scores, Blaster Master's soundtrack stands out for its complex melodies and sophisticated use of the NES's audio capabilities. Each track not only defines the mood of the levels, but also complements the game's pacing and story progression. From the moment you power on the game and hear the opening notes, there's a sense of epic adventure and dire stakes. The overworld themes inject a pulse-pounding energy into the exploration and combat, while the dungeon tracks switch gears, evoking a more methodical and suspenseful atmosphere. But it's not just the music that sets the tone. Blaster Master's sound effects are a masterclass in auditory feedback, from the satisfying blast of Sophia's cannon to the eerie silence of empty caverns, broken only by the sound of enemy encounters. Each sound effect is carefully crafted to enhance the gameplay experience, ensuring players feel every hit, jump, and explosion. The brilliance of Blaster Master's music and sound lies not just in its composition, but in how it interacts with the game's world. The soundtrack adapts to the highs and lows of the adventure, building tension during boss fights and providing relief with the triumphant fanfare of victory. It's a dynamic relationship between sound and gameplay that few games of its era achieved. Kodaka's ability to weave complex harmonies and catchy melodies using the NES's limited audio channels was nothing short of revolutionary. Each track in Blaster Master is memorable, not just for its melodic qualities, but for how it enhances the narrative and emotional journey of the player. The legacy of Blaster Master's music extends beyond the game itself, influencing composers and game designers for generations. It's a testament to the power of sound in video games, proving that even in the 8-bit world, music and sound are essential to the gaming experience. As we continue on a tour of the underground world of Blaster Master, each level in this game is a testament to Sunsoft's creative prowess, offering not just a variety of enemies and terrains, but also a masterclass in level design that has challenged and delighted players for decades. Let's dive into the depths and explore what makes each level unique. Level 1 sets the stage, introducing players to the game's mechanics in a relatively forgiving environment. Here, we learn to navigate Sophia the Third through cavernous landscapes, battling mutants and mastering jumps. It's a level that's as much about exploration as it is about action, setting the tone for the adventure ahead. As we progress, each level ups the ante, from the icy caverns of level 2 to the volcanic fury of level 4. Every stage brings its own flavor to the adventure. The level design cleverly uses the environment to challenge players, with water levels testing your ability to adapt to Sophia's aquatic upgrades and later levels requiring precise platforming and combat skills. But it's not just the terrain that makes these levels stand out. The strategic placement of enemies and obstacles ensures that players must always be on their toes. The game's designers skillfully ramp up the difficulty, balancing frustration with the thrill of overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds. The brilliance of Blaster Master's level design also lies in its non-linear exploration. Players are encouraged to backtrack with new upgrades, discovering hidden areas and secrets that were once out of reach. This design choice not only extends the gameplay, but also adds a layer of depth and replayability rarely seen in games of its time. Each level culminates in a boss battle that tests all the skills and strategies players have learned. These bosses are not just formidable foes, they're puzzles that require patience and ingenuity to defeat, embodying the essence of what makes Blaster Master so rewarding. In retrospect, the level design and challenges of Blaster Master are a significant part of what has cemented its legacy in the annals of gaming history. Each level, with its unique ecosystem and challenges, contributes to an overarching adventure that is as engaging today as it was on release. As we bring our exploration of Blaster Master to a close, it's clear that this game is more than just a collection of levels or a series of challenges. It's a hallmark of NES gaming, a testament to the creativity and innovation of the 8-bit era. From its engaging gameplay and intricate level design to its compelling story and unforgettable soundtrack, Blaster Master has left an indelible mark on the hearts of gamers around the world. Blaster Master broke the mold, blending genres and gameplay mechanics to create something truly unique. It invited players into an underground world teeming with life, danger, and adventure, challenging them to master their environment and emerge victorious against seemingly insurmountable odds. But the legacy of Blaster Master extends beyond its gameplay. It's a story of innovation, of pushing the boundaries of what was possible on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The game's developers crafted an experience that was not only fun, but also immersive, leveraging the console's hardware to deliver a rich, dynamic world. Over the years, Blaster Master has inspired countless developers and games, becoming a touchstone for excellence in game design. Its influence can be seen in the emphasis on hybrid gameplay mechanics, narrative-driven exploration, and the seamless integration of story and action in today's titles. And yet, despite its age, Blaster Master remains enduringly playable, a testament to its quality and charm. For many, it's a nostalgic trip down memory lane. For others, a new discovery in the vast library of Nintendo Classic. But for all who play it, Blaster Master is an adventure that captures the essence of gaming, the joy of exploration, the thrill of battle, and the satisfaction of overcoming the impossible. As we switch off our consoles and step back into the real world, we carry with us the memories of Jason and Sophia III's epic journey. Blaster Master is not just a game. It's a piece of history, a pixelated legacy that continues to inspire and entertain. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Blaster Master. If you've enjoyed this journey through one of the NES's most beloved titles, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more retrospectives on the games that defined a generation. Until next time, keep gaming and never stop mastering the challenges that lie ahead.